So, on the whole, I look forward to hear your discussions today, to hear your debates, and to learn from your perspectives on the different issues that are going to raise today. Please be very active. Yes, welcome to the question. I can request that the meeting and at this juncture, the intro for this. Honorable Hayama, kindly confirm to the speakers in the room. Thank you so much for that information. In the new discussions, we have the RCC, the city. You are most welcome, sir. As your presence. Thank you so much for deliberating our ideas and the cooperative colleagues and all the considerations which are in here. And at this juncture, I would like to welcome you to come and talk about to our parliament, and you'll be able to share with us your views and hear from us on the resolutions.
The new leaders, Madam Speaker, and your team, all invited guests, the organizers, our sponsors, the key stakeholders.
Did you also know that one day we shall take on such podiums as
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Kadimba Hussein, Assistant RSHC Mbale City. I'm happy to be with you here today. And I first want to thank the organizers who invited me as your guest speaker today. Before I go further, allow me to use 2 minutes to introduce myself, because I wanted you to know the person who have been invited as the guest speaker. I'm 40 years old, a married man, with a family of 32 family members. 22 family members. Out of 22 family members, I have 10 biological children from 2 wives. The one who left me because of poor during those days. She left me when we had 4 children. Another one is there with 6 children. 5 girls and 1 girl. 5 girls and 1 boy. The other one who left me, we had the 4, all of them were boys. The total of 22 family members are orphans. My big hands. I take care of them, school, everything. I'm the one who is responsible for them. So as a younger generation, as you grow, you want to have such a heart of helping the needy people. Before being appointed as the assistant RCC, I was a speaker of the Northern State Division, Mbale City. I'm happy to be here as your guest speaker because we have a lot to share. Members, as a younger generation, this country is in our hands. This country is in our hands. I therefore take this opportunity to appreciate our sponsor and organizers who made this day of action look like as it looks like colorful. The thing is very relevant and practical in the DC global village. The youth should always think ahead to come up with practical solutions that can liberate them out of poverty. Younger people, I want to ask you, let us leave this, let us not waste our time on social media. Let us focus how we can come out or how we can come over poverty. Because poverty has led our younger people into bad things in this country. So as your fellow younger generation, younger man in the city, I want to urge you to fight together to get out by joining government program like any yoga program, youth right report, and many others. Younger people should pray, embrace. Let us be patriotic. Members, younger people, youth who are here, this country is losing a lot of money to corruption because people are not patriotic. Let us join our hands together to fight corruption. You see the roads we are having in the country. People are complaining about drugs in hospital, but because of corruption, people are taking all the money which is supposed to do those works. You find one person taking billions of money, leaving the country without good roads, without drugs in hospitals. So let us join our hands together, because this country belongs to you, to us. The second last, let us join politics, younger people. Don't leave politics for the elders only. Join politics so that we serve our country and no turning against us. But lastly, I want to request you with a humble heart, take care of your life. Take care of your life. I know some of you here, you are not married. Like I have my friend there. Are you married? And the younger boys. Take care of your life. Life is sweet, but it's short. And those who have already tested, please, if you are at the age of 20 above, and you are done with your education, get married. These girls, they are there, but you want just to taste on them. Please. No one can become a rich man without a woman. That is a fact, by the way. The person who is standing in front of you, because we are out of time, but we have to where I started, and the good thing I know where I'm going. But having a big family, it has given me an opportunity to become a rich man. And some people fear to have extended family, but they don't know what they lose. They lose a lot from God, from Allah. So I request you, if you have tested the sweetness of the woman, please get married. Get married so that you start building up your family, a very good family. Are we going to do it? Inshallah, let us put there, inshallah. Is it okay? Once again, I want to thank the organizers and our sponsors. Please continue supporting us. Continue supporting us to have such wonderful trainings. Madam Speaker, you know, I have been a speaker, but I know the roles of a speaker. It is to share the meetings. Don't again using a lot of power to leave others outside, to give opportunity, equal opportunity to those who want to liberate from you. In the next election, you will be there on the ballot paper, is it? Inshallah. And I pray for you to go through. I pray for you to go through, inshallah, for those who want to serve our country. Let us keep peace. We want a country where when we are free, you move freely, you talk freely, and even you marry freely. Yes. You marry freely.
No doubt.
So with
No doubt.
those few remarks, I want to wish
No
you
doubt.
a good day, and maybe I will request the organizers, Madam Halima, where are you? You are there. I think we need to know each other inside and out. I don't know when I say like that what I was meaning. Madam Halima, I will get one day and I host you in my home so that you feel me. You see, those are what you like. And when I speak without people laughing, I don't feel myself. I always like people to laugh when I'm speaking. I think now you have feel you have. I know we shall organize. That one we shall organize. Or in a hotel or at home, I can host you. And you have also you see my family. Because for me, you see, this one they are working for my family and other people. So I feel good when you visit me, and I always host people like you. So Madam Harry note that, and the right honorable speaker, you note that in the next year, inshallah, when God gives us life. Next year is not very far, unless when you die. But when you are still alive, just 3 months to go. Is it okay? So thank you very much for listening to me. I wish you well. I wish God to uplift you in finances. You know, I'm here to 214 class of money. So whenever I pray for you, you say me with one heart. With one younger generation, we know people fight each other, but what I can encourage you, don't fight those who fight you. You will go to Jannah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you so much, Deputy RCC, Mbale City. At this moment, we are going on order 6. Just a point of caution, there are so many movements in the House, and unfortunately, we have told you that the session had started. Being it in mind that the Speaker is in front of you, can respect the House. and we have few movements so that we can deliberate well. Let's have order and we will follow suit. Thank you so much. At this particular time, I'm going to welcome communication from the speaker and she will commence the house. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear Clark. I appreciate so much. We are still in the morning hours. Good morning, honorable members. It's still 12 o'clock. So good morning once again, honorable speakers. I want to welcome you all to this honorable August House today. The 17th day of July, 2024. Welcome, dear honorable members. Before we begin our proceedings, it's important to me that I pass a vote of thanks to everybody of you. I appreciate for whoever has supported and for the inclusivity aspect of it that we are going to work together from now henceforth. As youth, we have a lot that we have to put across. So thank you so much, honorable members, for entrusting me with this vote to serve you as a speaker of this honorable house. Next, I would like to put across our rules of procedure on how we are going to move as a house. And I beg that we shall heed to this procedure because at the end of it all, whoever will not heed to the rules of procedure I'm going to lay down, our sergeant of arms is going to have to put you out. So the first rule of procedure that we are going to have is number one. As a speaker, I'm going to make sure that everyone is given a chance to say something. So do not sit there and think I will not look at you. But I'm not going to consider first at sight, but whoever, I'll try my level best to see that everyone is given an opportunity to say, because this is a space for the youth that we have to do what? Embrace. But one question that I am going to give unto everybody here is let's have a meaningful debate, meaning that we have to submit things based on evidence. Let's not raise concept of propaganda and concept of things that are not basefully evidential. Then, as we shall be moving in our session of debate, we are going to consider these things. Once you are chosen, please move forward, take the microphone. Okay, I'm going to allow our guest speaker to take lead as already requested. Because he has other engagements, he has to go. Thank you, sir, for offering us. So I said, when you are called upon, or if you are chosen to come to give or to say something, please get up. Everyone is going to submit while standing. Everybody will sit. Everybody will stand except the clerk, my clerks, and myself. But everybody who will be given an opportunity to speak will move forward, take the microphone. When you introduce yourself, your name, and your district or constituency, where you're coming from, before you tell us what you have to give on table, and it has to be evidence-based. The next thing is we are going to prohibit movements. Please, we are going to prohibit movements because we are time bad and it's important that we have these issues discussed. And then we are not going to clap, we shall basically stamp our feet. Please, and we are not going to interrupt. Whoever's time shall be given, it shall be protected time and shall not be interrupted. So basically, those are the simple rules of procedure that we are having. But as time goes on in my own discretion, I will add in some more rules of procedure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. Now, next on agenda, we are having motions. Order 7.1, motion calling on government to prioritize solutions that tackle unemployment in East Africa. Mover, Honorable Kisa Peter. Can you take us there?
Good morning, honorable colleagues. Sorry, it's already afternoon. Sorry. Good afternoon, honorable members. members. My name's I'm called Kisa Peter Makoko, but most people know me as Peter Poka. I'm here. I'm from Mbale district. I'm a youth leader in Mbale city. So I'm basically here to move a motion. Let's say 7.1 motion calling on government to prioritize solutions that tackle unemployment in Eastern Uganda. I'm moving this motion in this House of the Youth Parliament so that this motion can go to the East African Parliament and can be moved forward so that we can get solutions to these problems that are affecting the youth in Eastern Uganda. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much, Honorable Kisa Peter. Kindly, could we have seconders to the same?
Okay, thank you, Honorable Members present. Before you, Mr. Mbale, Honorable Member from Somalis. Madam Speaker, I stand before you, purpose to second the motion, which is in the order paper number 7.1, talking about motion calling on the government to prioritize solutions that tackles unemployment in Eastern Uganda. If allowed in the August House, I beg to submit and accept the motion to be discussed. Thank you.
Honorable Member, I beg to guide this House. You were not supposed to call the motion to be discussed, the duty was to second the motion.
Kindly, could we have one second?
Good afternoon, members. My name is Monica Grace. I'm coming from Mbale City, West Division, in second division.
Honorable members, I'm here to talk about this motion because this motion is an important motion that is affecting us youths. And in this house, if I can look, we are all in the age group of the youths. As youth, we are facing a lot of challenges, especially here in Eastern Uganda, due to unemployment. And first of all, I would like to briefly elaborate what unemployment means in the youth. Unemployment means that there is a number of youths that are ready and physically capable to work in employment sectors in our society, but they don't have the jobs. And they have tried to look for the jobs in the previous time frame, but they haven't yet found the job. So they are just there dormant without being active in the employment sector of our country. So it means that our country is affected because the number of Uganda, the biggest percentage are the youths. So if the youths don't get work to do, it means our country is going to be what? Reluctant. We are not going to be in the productive sector of our society. So this is a problem that is affecting youths, and we really need the government to do what? To get solutions that can tackle this problem, and maybe our government can get fast development. I would like to elaborate on one country that is China. China is developing fast because of the.
Honorable Member, your time is first spent.
Okay, thank you. Honorable members, I would love you to please move with me on this motion such that this motion can really be handled and it can help us to really get jobs and work for our country. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, dear Honorable Member. So back to the August House. I want to open this motion for debate, but I want to re-echo that I'm going to give everybody opportunity to speak according to the protected time that shall be given unto you. And I still want to say that we need to have meaningful discussion because this is one of our greatest issues that is affecting the majority of the youth in Eastern Uganda. So, honorable members, the floor is open for debate. We shall have our hands. I will choose the hands that I shall be seeing. Yes, honorable member. No, we have to move to the stand.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Mbale Andrew. I'm from Chibuku District. And Madam Speaker, I beg to be guided on the procedure that is supposed to be taken. Because I thought after we have the motions read and seconded and justified, we're supposed to ask the House to adopt the motion. I beg to be guided, Madam Speaker.
Thank you much, Honorable Mbale, for the guidance that you've offered to this House. So, let us adopt the motion. After adopting the motion, we are going to open the floor again for the debate. So, I'm going to adopt. We make a vote to adopt the motion? Should we adopt the motion? Those in favor say A, and those against say nay. Yes, Honorable.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, my name is Mbale Andrew. Unemployment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here again, debating this issue once again. I don't know if any of you is tired, but personally I am. Now, there's a quote that says that if a man doesn't know which sport to save, then there's no wind that is favorable. And that is what is happening with this debating the issue of unemployment without knowing which sport to hit or which target to hit. Then we are going to be here each and every day in the regional parliament, in the national parliament, and East Africa. It doesn't matter. Now, to me, first and foremost, the problem that we are having today may not even be unemployment, but lack of skills to actually be employed. Because it doesn't make any sense if at all the jobs are created. It doesn't make any sense for the jobs to be created if people cannot occupy these jobs. That's why you're going to go to town and you're going to find out that people are employing Indians. Reason being, the Indians are the ones with skills, you know. So, to me, the first problem that we need to tackle is development of skills so that the youth can have employable skills, you know. So, before we discuss anything else, honorable members, I beg that you put that in mind. Because if we do not have even the basics of adequate education to skill people so that they can be able to take up jobs, then the debate of unemployment is useless. Sorry to say, you know. So, honorable members, to me, the biggest issue is lack of the skills, and I beg that one of the solutions we should take up is to skill the youth to be able to take up the necessary jobs that are there. Thank you very much. I beg to submit.
I want to thank Honorable Member Chinovero because he has laid a precursor of how our debates are going to take on place. Please, as you move to the floor to carry on that debate, make sure you're offering a solution to this motion that we are given. So the floor is still open. Yes, Honorable Member, are you?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to ask you all disagree with what is important in this country is lack of skills. I want to let you know that government has put up a number of institutions whose aim is to skill the young people. Skilling centers across the country are an indicator that the youths are being skilled. However, after the skilling, it's not been absorbed into the employment sector of this country. The World Bank report of 2023 indicated that the unemployment rate among the youth did not change from the 2.9% of 2022. It continued to remain 2.9% among the young people of this country. Now, maybe we need to understand what is unemployment. Unemployment is the willingness of people to work, but they cannot be absorbed anywhere. In Uganda, the unemployment rate of young people that is measuring the labor force of this country is still low. Imagine between people that are working, and those who are not working, it's still too wide. We have several universities that are producing thousands of graduates every single year. The question is, where are they going? Madam Speaker, 41% of the young people in this country are out of school. And they are not employed.
Honorable Speaker, allow me to interrupt you. I want to thank you for your evidential substance that you lay on board, but unfortunately we are running out of time. But also as I guide the House, I shall be giving extensions of a few minutes for those who shall only request for it. So,
Can I take some?
Yes, in 30 seconds, offer us a solution.
Thank you so much. Now, given all this evidence as a country, maybe before I even go there, what has unemployment caused us, the young people? Broken marriages, domestic violence, people in loans. So I have a feeling that government has to do more in job creation. Even when they have created jobs, the pay that is there is not enough. Ladies and gentlemen, those that have moved and gone to the industrial park in Mbale, we give evidence that 90% or even 99% of the people that work are young people. They will tell you One, the working conditions of those people in the workplace. Two, the pay. The pay. So, ladies and gentlemen, as government continues to create jobs, let them look out. One, the working conditions of the people that work there in those organizations. But two, they also put a wage bill. Ladies and gentlemen, the problem of this country is the wage bill. If government is not deliberative, and I mean deliberative, putting up efforts that are looking how do we get a minimum wage bill, the problem of unemployment in this country will continue.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Akun. I come from Alsa District, and I'm the chairperson of the district in Alsa District. The motion has been passed in the order paper, so we confirm calling on the government prioritize solutions to tackle unemployment in Eastern Uganda. It's recognizable that we have among the highest unemployment rates, especially on the young people, given the fact that also in the side note, we have the highest populations of the young people. I've come directly on the proposed solutions. One of the things I look at on unemployment, in spite of the fact that the government has done a lot to try to tackle unemployment by these other ventures they have brought in yoga, PDM, these livelihood funds. We look at the pillar 7 of PDM, which speaks about the mindset change. We can also look at the mindset of the young people. As much as most of us, all the young people have graduated, we come with the mindset saying we want to occupy jobs that are worth our lookings. I mean, we want all to go to the offices. Yet the other jobs which are outside there can also provide equally the same amount of payment, only that the young people consider this one as a jobs. So not until we sit down with the young people or the government comes to us with solutions and change the mindset of these young people, and also they can become more of job creators rather than job seekers. And then also investment in education and skills development, like the previous honorable spoke about, development and implement programs that enhance entrepreneurship skills among the young people. And then also strengthen the relationship between the educational institutions and the private sectors to ensure curriculum relevance and job placement opportunities. There is a year where Makerere University released a list of the courses they regarded to as outdated courses or expired courses. You saw how much that one caused the roar in the country. So if at all there is this kind of correlation between the institutions, education institutions, and then the job markets, so that the education institutions are training or skilling these people on what they think is relevant to come and occupy these positions. Then lastly, promotion of agriculture modernization, training and support funds on sustainable agricultural practices and value addition. For example, train people on modern farming, where how best can someone utilize the smallest piece of land and make sure that at least results are coming. We have a high population and we don't have enough land. Thank you so much.
Everyone. Once again, Ndolowin is my name, an activist, and I'm from Kibuku District, the chairperson of Activist Group. So, regarding the motion at hand or in the House, maybe for purposes of record, this is a youth parliament, and we are all, the people who are here, I believe we are all youths. So let me pose a question. Who of us is employed here? By show of hand, if you're employed. Thank you. Who of us is unemployed and yet we finished maybe graduating, or we have the various skills that that really market us? Yes. Thank you. I'll now drive to my point. Many times, thank you. Many a times, we keep on lamenting and lamenting, but I believe one thing we need to do as youth is, the first thing is for us to market ourselves. You want to get a job. The first issue is, are you employed? And when we talk about employment, or when we talk about the skills, we mean what things that will make you extraordinary from the other people. Remember, we are in a competing world. So in order to make yourself marketable and to make yourself available fully for service, the first thing is to add value to ourselves. In case you're in this particular aspect of life, or you're in this given kind of job, the first thing we shall have to do with that, we as youths, leave alone like us complaining to the government and whatever. But I believe the one thing that we have to do as youth, the one thing that we have to do is add value to ourselves. Adding value to ourselves means that you put love in whatever you do. Many times we love things that are big, we love things that are dope. We are like usually say we love things that are dope. But how do these dope things come about? We need to work as youths. We complain, but we do not want to work, despite the fact that we have the skills. So as youths, we need to wake up. Waking up means that we need to apply what we've learned from different schools, from the different institutions, and put them into work. Then the other solution I would offer is to curb corruption. The Bible has a verse that says, "Give to God what belongs to God, and give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar." So I would request the government to at least give the youths what belongs to them. If this particular money or budget is meant to cater for the youth, then that money go to the youths. Not this money again going maybe to the older persons, this money going to other people. You know, so many a times they're left out as young people. And then you have the highest population within the country. So I'll request the government to give what to give what belongs to the youth and give the other aspect to every person that demands for it or that deserves it. I beg to submit.
Yes, honorable members. Yes, we are back. A video of technology. So, as I was saying, I'm going to give everyone opportunity to speak as I had already said, but unfortunately we are time back. So it's important because we have very other important motions that are going to be raised on the table. So basing on that, allow me allow us vote on this motion to be adopted in this house. So, I want to pass to vote and we adopt the motion on calling government to prioritize solutions that tackle unemployment in Eastern Uganda. Those in favor say yay. Those in against say nay. We did not take note of that. Those of A have it.
Motion 7.2. Motion urging government to create special report projects for the reintegration of teenage mothers in the community and the education system. Kindly can I have Honorable Esther check the stand? The right, Honorable, the right, Honorable Speaker, the esteemed Honorables. In front of you is Mamoya Esther, youth advocate from Mbale Division. I hereby stand in front of you to move a motion urging the government to create special support projects for the reintegration of the teenage mothers in the community education systems. I thereby come in front of you again to move a motion because this special support project will basically provide counseling and mentorship and as well flexible learning programs. By the virtue of the fact that you want me support this motion, it will empower the teenage mothers to be role models in their communities. It will also break the cycle of poverty. I call upon you all to come together with me to support this motion move. Let us work together to create a more inclusive, supportive education system that leaves no one behind. Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable Esther. Kindly, could we have seconders for this particular motion?
Our dear Honorable Speaker and
Rate has increased. The report says that the people that go for family planning, the teenagers that go for family planning have increased from 400 in 2020 to 6,000 in 2021. When you look look at the report from Busia, shows that out of the 122 of them are teenage mothers that are also seeking for family planning services. This basically is rising from a number of things that I will list down. This basically is because of the limited access to education. Some are cultural norms, whereby some of the parents have a presumption